I just I just showed you, ma. Okay. Anyways, you go here just to recap this particular thing. Attach. You click on this. Make sure this is highlighted. Click on the pelvis. This is pelvis. This box here. This diamond here is the root. Right. Try not to click on the root. Right. The root sometimes it gives you a different awkward deformation. Sometimes, right? It's tough, but you can test trial and error first. Okay, after that, go to the link and see. For instance, like here, I don't see the necessity of my mesh to be controlled by any of my bottom bones, alright, below bones or my lower limbs, alright. So you can just off it. See this active point continuity off both. Okay, then you don't need to bother about any of that particular section. Alright, so if I move, okay, normally I go here, I will test first. I move this, I move. It is not affecting any of our mesh on top, right? But if I move this guy, that is affected, that particular mesh. Alright, this guy I move, affected. Okay, so now sometimes if your biped is well set up accordingly, you will get a really good rig just like that. Alright, just click attach to a knot, pop, done. You know what I mean? But sometimes, most of the time, 99% you have to go back and fix. Alright, don't let 3D Max control you control it or any software. Alright, now let's make it fast also. Once you're done with that, still go back, check, link, make sure you click on the link, and then the moment you click, you see the yellow and the non-yellow one. Alright, non-yellow or deemed color is never interacted with. So this, you know, is particularly coming out because of a link. Right, try to keep it as clean as possible. I love clean rigs, right? I don't like to have, like, unnecessary joints coming out, because what happens when you're moving, and then when as a technical person, when you want to adjust things like that, for instance, suddenly I see all of a sudden during that particular animation and that particular pose, after rigging everything confirmed, only that specific part, you see one vertex has been pulled. All of a sudden it goes off the screen. Then you want to adjust, and then you cannot find where the link is. It's very tedious. It's very hard to find that particular one dot. So you have to make sure your rigs are clean. Alright, so last time we had this issue, like, I keep going back. Where the heck is this vertex? Finally, I can't even find that vertex. It is so difficult. There is no selection for it. Then redo, unlink. And it's like, oh, okay, hard way lah. It's like, go back. Then finally it's like, this bugger, this guy here, this is the culprit, this bloody link. Small little link here, dot. That particular time it is unlinked, but during your rigging time, that time it was rigged, and then I unlinked later. You know what I mean? So now I'm moving. I have this watch. Yeah, and when I'm modeling, this is already linked to the hand, the biped, the bones, right? I move, then I open my watch. and then I continue. Continue, then it stops. Then you see suddenly all this vertex has been full. There. Okay? Why is this not uniform? Something is doing this. Stop. The others are like, what's the hell? So you panic now. Oh gosh, this is confirm crash. Wait, half an hour save it. Yeah. Try to figure out. Finally saw this link was sent in the previous. You know what I mean? And it was a hassle to go back and fix it. So try to keep it as clean as possible. You will definitely come through all this, but you'll go through this if you are into technical, but depends what you want to do. Alright, like here, you don't need this part, alright, because there's no mesh there, empty, off, but you need this, right, because of the bending. The rest of it, double check, okay, I have this, whatever it is, okay, I'm happy, alright, so done. Now the links are confirmed, right? Even if you have that, make sure do not link anything to the modes yet, okay, make sure, okay, done, deal. Now close this. I like to do this, okay, I love to do this, alright. Why is to check, double check, click on this guy, go to this wheel here, off this, number 1, off the figure mode. Now figure mode off, so I don't need to worry. Now I can just animate whatever I want. Okay, go to layer, I make sure this guy is now freezed because it's all linked. Now number 1 I'll do is start moving it, extreme, pose. See a good, a nice design. And wait. First thing you have to do is you have to give the extreme pose. Right? Extreme pose. You give 1. It's okay. You double click on this on the palm. You get everything selected. So now warm up. Okay. Click on the palm. See where you want to move. Or here. Depends. Oh. Yeah. I save this post. Where's my copy paste? Okay, look for my copy paste. Fine. Okay. Okay, I've created one key. I go to 20 or whatever keyframe that you want. Paste opposite. This is to check to what extreme I have. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to have any pose. Just go extreme first. Number one, just to check all your meshes. Is it intact properly? Alright, your bone is it planted properly? Or you see this kind of dots coming out. Right? So now, since you're happy, just that particular area, you can go for off the mesh, unfreeze it. Okay, you can off the biped if you want to see, because physics is already there. Okay, so you don't really need to see biped at all, biped. So now you don't want the face to be distorted like this, correct? You want your face it's filled with bones, right? You don't have, unless you're a fat, so then fine. You see all the chubby things is coming out, not really. Alright, go to physics. Now use the fun starts. Alright, so now 3, 4, whatever. This is basically, see which are the posts that is will give you a nice view, right? Make sure for the head you don't want to lose the shape. It's rigid. The head, this is organic. For more like robots, like Max and all that, you don't need organic modeling. Physics, you don't really need. Okay, that is all linked. Okay, so you have that. Now you don't have a deformed head. Okay, fine, happy. Maybe the strength is too little. Depend. See, the eye is now horrible. You can add your strength. So make sure. Oops. Did I save? Okay. Make sure your neck is also not bending like a rubber man, right? So the eye is distorted. Why? Maybe because of the vertex is not properly done or whatever it is, right? So now this is like that, and then start doing the overlap. You can overlap. You get what I mean? So envelope, the scale, and then inner, outer, basically the outer strand, and then the inner strand, and so forth. You know what I mean? So it has like a radius. I have two, right? My main core, and then my outer radius. How much output is like fall off, right? It stands from here. This is my core, and then this is my strand outside. So that's why they have two. You know what I mean? Envelopes they call it. So that's where you adjust until you get the best output. So once you're happy with that, all this you have to explore. Alright, this is all quite key tools, but you have to explore. This one will take ages for me to teach you this, because you have to explore first. Get the basics. This is just the basics. Then eventually we go for the extra stuffs. Okay, happy. Hold on. You go here. You see, you go vertex. You can adjust with vertex. You don't have vertex, then don't go for vertex. Okay, now you want this envelope. You look for this envelope. Yes. Cooler. Okay, choose the link that is linking towards that particular area. Right. Now it is now the vertex is now off. Why is because the envelope is not enough. It's not covering. Okay. So when it's not covering, right? When it's not covering, what happens? You now add strength, or you now have a child overlap. I am circulating. I'm putting a bandage. Basically, I'm enveloping. I'm telling this particular link into this top layer of the skin. Right? The strength is not enough. They're not covering. So now I make it bigger. I pull it back. So now if I move everything, it'll be fine. Okay? So that's how you do things. Right? Look at envelope first before going in for vertex, because vertex will be super confusing. Like for instance, you are still not happy with your hand here, right? So you see the bending is not right because either your sometimes your bones is not properly aligned to the segment, or sometimes your neck is not enough. Depends. It's overstrength. It's two different things, lah. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Make it big. Still cannot. See, all this is deformed. Don't go and do outer on me, right? Still not enough. Adjust this guy, but make sure nothing else is being affected, right? I would make sure that all the rings is not overlapping onto other skins or other meshes. Okay, understood? So now happy, done. Still no. So this link. This guy here is still not properly done. You can either add strength or you can either scale it, but be careful. You model a hand, never model like that. Okay? Model like that. Okay? You model like this, that is in on this. Okay? This is the best way for you to model so that when you're reading, it is much more nicer to be properly adjusted, right? And then your life will be easier. easier for you to control, right? Now you're happy. If you're not happy, you can always go back and just adjust things. Like this guy here, maybe it's too much. Up to you how you want to adjust and so forth. Okay, maybe here, kasih strength sikit. If you find it's fine, okay, it's fine, done, adjusted. This one maybe it's a bit too much because your hand positioning itself is wrong. Okay, you don't have, it doesn't make sense, correct? Your pose itself is not right, so you have to go back and adjust your pose, right? And so forth. You adjust your pose, so you go extreme, try to open, try to close, show one finger, two fingers, three fingers, four fingers. That's how it test. You can't keep testing. So all these extremes, and then once you have reached the top part, then you reach the bottom area. So the next, okay, the tricky one comes when you're doing squat. That is a totally different one. I'm not going to touch now. You definitely get confused and you go back instead of learning something, learn nothing. Okay? So we stick to this. Right? This is deformation. So this is physics. So we are happy. Like for instance, this part, you don't really have your strength. Maybe it's not right. Okay. Right? Depends on how you want to add strength or your fall off. Okay. If you want that much of fall off, you want to go in so that your biceps and triceps is all in proper. Okay. Sometimes it's not too twisted. Okay. So you want to have all that. You can just finish like that, and then once you're happy, let's say I'm happy with this. Okay. Since my segment is fine, right? I'm quite happy with it. I don't have like if I have only one cut here, right, then I have a trouble. But I don't have to think it's well given. Evenly distributed the strength, so I have a nice bending. So I'm fine with it. Happy, copy. Then this guy and this guy the same case lah. Okay, so simple as that. So you can copy paste, you can do all this. So you have all the commands there, right? So much of it there. Export, right? If you want to do tentacles, that one is some things separately. Okay, that one is basically using bones, right? You can add bones for this, no problem, as long as you link it to the bicep. You want like extra tentacles here, for instance, right? You want to have wing, dragon wing or some sort of a gargoyle. You're doing a gargoyle. So gargoyle has a wing. So you want to have wing. Of course, you can add your bones. Then your root must be attached to your bicep. Then you get all the wings. Okay? Then you get all the wings together and attach it. If you don't link it, it's not bye-bye. It's tedious that you go back for it. This is very simple logic. Put it simple logic. Right? End of the day, you don't want to do things that doesn't make sense. Okay? See in a different perspective, bring logic into the matter, and see you have all the commands that you have. You can adjust vertex, extended, blah blah blah. Bulge is basically if I want to have like for instance bulge, maybe it's a set, maybe not. You shall not look into that now. Look into envelope first, number one. envelope is the one. Bulge is basically to have like, I want to have that bulge, my muscles to come up, right? Only this area. So you have to, determine which sort of influence, how much of influence you got, and then you have to reduce the bulge here, then blah blah blah. That's another secondary thing that you have to look at, but it's not that important. Okay. The important part is to get all your rigs, alright, for basics. You want to explore this, you can explore, right? But if it's too much to understand, fine. Hold it first. Look into the other adjustments. Number one. Now, happy you're done, you can post your characters. That's more than enough. Okay? So don't complicate what you're seeing from what I have, right? It's a different of course experience will give you a better way of doing things, but you know you have to try, take it one by one, right? I'm not underestimating the intelligence you guys have, but what I'm saying is you can do better. Focus one, focus one, focus one first, one by one step. Eventually you'll have everything. If you're interested in doing 3D in your future, then you are ready. Okay, cool. So basically that's how it goes. Just to show you bulge, maybe I have I don't wanna. Okay, let's not talk about bulge so much. So one you can, you know what I mean? That's how bulges work. So you have to set all the influence and power and blah blah blah. So you have to tell, okay, you see this part here, the bulge angle parameters. That's where you tell them, okay, dude, during my bending, I want this muscle to pop up like a point. You know what I mean? When I'm resting, you just stay relaxed. You have to set the bulge. So you set ready, influence, okay, this, then it carries on to the muscles. But depends, right? Don't complicate yourself too much. Okay? Alright, so basically that's about it for today in terms of organic rigging, organic model rigging. Make sure you have a good segment. If you don't have, you are asking for it.
Asking. Yes. Maybe.